How can I stay on track with my fitness routine and my workouts if I'm traveling or if I'm really short on time or have a busy week of work? It's a very good question. So the first thing is, let's say you're traveling, you need to figure out what equipment you have available, as well as if you don't have time to make it to the gym, but you still want to get in a home workout, even if it's just 10 minutes, which is what we call body weight backup, then you also need to know what equipment do you have at home, right? So sometimes you're going to need to just do body weight only, which is again, is the body weight backup. So this can include push-ups, body weight squats, lunges, sit-ups, swimmers, Ys to Ws. These are a lot of the different exercises that we use in our body weight backup program for our clients who maybe they're like a busy doctor who just had a newborn child. So between these two things, they can't make it to the gym, but they still want to stay on track with their workouts. Boom, while you're doing childcare, bust out your push-ups, etc. Likewise, let's say you travel frequently and some of your travel destinations don't have a hotel gym. Of course, we can modify your workout to accommodate the hotel gym, but sometimes you may not have a hotel gym. You might be visiting, some weird country that doesn't have gyms in their hotels or something like that. No problem. Or you might just be visiting a village back home, whatever it might be, and all you got is like concrete blocks, which you can actually do a lot with. But maybe you just need to do body weight training because you want to stay on track. So that's going to help a lot, is getting in that body weight exercise, which again, we can help you with structuring. Now, the next component is that with your nutrition, if you can, try to stay in an Airbnb or in a place where you have access to a kitchen where you can still do your proper meal prep, which is the most optimal scenario. But since that's not always the case, so if you're in a Muslim country, you can find halal options. If you're in a lot of European countries, it's very difficult, so you might have to stick with seafood, but you want to prioritize protein. Try to keep the carbs and fats lower, just because most foods that you eat out are going to have a lot more carbs and fats than you need. That being said though, of course, carbs and fats are still essential. It's just you're already going to be eating them in excess when you're traveling, so you kind of have to limit them when you can. We have a lot more in-depth strategies with this, and it does require a lot of specificity. So obviously, if you're in our coaching, you could just send us pictures of what's available to you as far as equipment, as far as food, and we'll give you exact direct guidance on that. If you want to learn more about coaching or even about our app where we go really in depth into this type of stuff as well, just comment coaching below, select either coaching or the self-paced program, and from there, we'll give you the comprehensive help that you need, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.